Today I'm headed north to Napa Valley. It's a mecca for fine wine in America. And where there's good wine, there's also good food and music. That's why I'm heading to downtown Napa. My destination? The historic Napa Valley Opera House, which has just been reborn as the City Winery.
Kristy, how are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you, David?
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Welcome to City Winery at
Beautiful
the
place.
historic Napa Valley Opera House. I have quite a bit to show you today.
Excellent.
We have, of course, our tap bar and restaurant, which we're in now, but we also have our venue space where our live performances take place, and we also have a private dining room I'd love to show you as well. So can I show you around?
Let's go take a look.
Follow me.
The Opera House has a fascinating history and has lived many lives. The distinct Italianate design was innovative for its time. So originally this opera house opened in 1880, and then how long did it stay open for after that?
It stayed open till 1914. It was sort of the end of the silent picture, as well as an early earthquake in 1906 that caused a little bit of damage. So by 1914 it shuttered.
Yes.
And it was nearly 90 years until it opened again.
Wow,
Absolutely.
90 years is a long time.
During those 90 years, it was almost demolished as it sat vacant. Since
Really?
it wasn't being used, it sort of
They
took
wanted
on.
to tear it down. It's just very, very lucky that they were able to save it. Thanks to the efforts of local supporters, the Opera House got a facelift and reopened in 2003.
Later renovations, which started, spearheaded by the Mondavis, by Robert and Marguerite Mondavi, who we, cherish here. We actually have her paintings on our walls in our tap bar and restaurant.
Gorgeous. Now the City Winery came along, breathing new life into the Opera House. City Winery has two other locations in New York and Chicago, both venues for local food, wine, and music. When the City Winery franchise came in, they added this restaurant and wine bar. One of the things that I couldn't help noticing when I came in here is that the design is just spectacular. Can you tell me more about that, what you've done recently?
We have a brick ceiling to sort of give you that cavernous feel as if you're going through in a
like
wine
in the
cave.
wine cave,
Exactly.
yeah.
Have our bottle wall, which
spectacular.
is sort of is the focal point right when you walk in the space of the tap bar and restaurant, which is also consistent in both New York and Chicago. And then we try to do our best to update as much as we can with local stuff as well. As we also have our tables, which are Douglas fir, and they're produced by Heritage Salvage, which is also a local.
Another local company.
Exactly.
So keeping it all local. More local elements. Walls covered in wine barrel staves. Those barrels were used to age Napa Valley wines. It's time to check out the main attraction here, which happens to be on the second floor. Wow, this is beautiful. Where are we now?
This is our music performance space. This is the venue. This is where, I guess, all the magic happens.
I'll say it now, you.
The view is awesome from up here.
Yep. So this is our balcony.
The balcony has a great vantage point of the venue, which seats up to 300 people. City Winery is more than a venue and restaurant. It's a wine bar, too, where they've got 36 wines, all from local Napa Valley wineries, on tap.
Kristy, this is our tap wine system. They pour you a little glass of our Naughty Racy. It's by the Reynolds family.
Excellent.
Little Cab Franc and Zinfandel. That's for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Of course, I'll join you.
Well, I've never had wine from a tap before. It's a new experience.
We do have the kegs in the back. I'd love to show you how those work. But before we should probably toast, right?
Yes, I want
Let's
to
do it.
taste this. Oh, very good. Very naughty and racy.
Naughty and racy.
Yes, let's go.
That's right.
We're here behind the tap room now, and instead of twisted vines, I'm seeing twisted lines. Is that right?
Absolutely. Everything is pumped from the stainless steel kegs through this back wall here, which is leading into the room we were just having that Naughty Racy.
Vintners fill up 15-gallon tanks at their wineries, and when City Winery needs more wine, tanks are cleaned for refills. No bottles, corks, or foils. With my tour of City Winery just about done, David has a little secret to share with me. David, we're in a small private dining room behind the stage, and I got to ask you, what happened to this poor piano?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
This piano? This was a piano that was in the cafe downstairs, which is now our tap restaurant and tap room. It was no longer tunable, so we decided to make a little
Incorporate
Salvador Dali art out of it.
I've really enjoyed this tour so much. I want to thank you for taking the time to show me around. I'm so excited about City Winery, and I'm definitely going to come back here and see some shows. I've tried the wine on tap. Now I need to try the food at City Winery. I'm here in the kitchen at City Winery with Chef Joseph Panarello, who's doing a fantastic job here of creating dishes that are internationally inspired, wine-friendly, and using local ingredients. Chef, it's so good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Tell me
Welcome to
more
City
about your
Winery.
menu.
You know, it was great. It's great to be here in Napa Valley. You know, you come to the food wine capital, you know, for me in the country, and it's just a great area. There's a lot of great ingredients here.
Sure.
A lot of great charcuterie places, a lot of great bread bakeries, a lot of local farmers. It's really a great place to be. And the menu focuses on a lot of, you know, you want food to be friendly with wine. So a lot of my ingredients, a lot of the combinations I have are to mix with all kinds of different wines.
Yeah, and with so many wines available here, then that gives people a lot of options. So what are we making today?
Today we're making one of our lunch specialties. It's a smoked salmon salad that we put on top of a model bakery English muffins. I don't know if you ever had one of the model bakery
I've
English
heard about
muffins.
them. I've heard they're very, yeah.
They're incredible. They're awesome. We're just going to start off with mixing maybe 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche, 2 tablespoons of yogurt.
And these are local.
We have red onions, just the same amount, 2 tablespoons. We're going to probably put about 2 tablespoons of the capers,
Little seasoning.
salt, pepper. It's very simple.
Yeah, can we show?
Sure.
Looking good.
Great. So the only other thing that we're going to need to add is a little bit of chopped chervil and lime juice. So if you like to chop the chervil, that would be great.
I'd love to.
Oh, that's good. You can just go ahead and throw that in here now.
Great. Go.
And it's that simple.
Looks delicious already.
I'm
Like
going
the
to squeeze
colors.
a little bit of lime juice in there. You just get our model bakery English muffins.
Wow, those look very good.
Oh, they're delicious.
Yeah.
And then we serve it open face, so we just put one down on the plate. We put a nice big spoonful of
Salmon mixture.
smoked salmon mixture on it.
And then some avocado?
So avocado goes right on top. I wedge it. A lot of
Okay.
people like to use it in their hand. I
Yeah.
tell everybody, I tell the cooks to make sure they put a towel underneath of it.
Yeah.
So I go around the circle, and then I use a towel to take it off. And then to fan it, I just turn it over. Just make little slices.
Beautiful.
We just fan it on top.
To finish, a topping of local micro cilantro with a white balsamic vinaigrette, then a few local chive blossom flowers. Taro chips complete the dish. Chef, I can't wait to try this.
Please enjoy.
Thank you. Delicious stuff. It's very bright, full of flavor. I love the smokiness as the back note. I'm sure it goes brilliantly with all kinds of wines here, so congratulations, Chef.
Well, thank you very
Lovely
much.
dish.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Thank you. And a wine-friendly dish full of local flavors at City Winery.